Well, it's been a while since we've been back here. I've had something to do. Well, what do you know? Lucky Lou. We've got a rift. We've got a rift to go into. Don't know why my voice cracked there. I'm just so excited to get started. Hey everyone, welcome back to Echoes of Wisdom. In the last episode, Alice, through hell and high water and plant life, she saved Faron Woods or the wetlands. This episode, though, I'm going to go around as much as I can and see how much of this beautiful area I can actually fix up for myself. Because, yeah, we've got a few loose ends to crack. So I'd say, let's do it. These people are no match for me.
I just hope fixing these rifts give you some benefit.
I mean, they're giving me little bits of power. You've been grounded. Now. Now you die. That snake is going, what the fuck? At least for 0.5 seconds now because he's dead. He had the one brief look at the camera enough to say, goodbye, audience. Never say the enemies are not nice. Even though they are. They're not nice. They're jerks. But don't hate them. It was simply designed that way.
Oh my god, an enemy pea hat.
Yeah, ain't seen one of them in a while.
It's so weird because I'm used to them being allies.
Well, look quick. Because not going to be around for much longer. There you go. And just like that, our problem has been resolved.
They're hiding in a box.
They're hiding in a box, being put in the box, but no one puts a cat in the box. Cats do that themselves. Whoppa! Now this is very weird because I think this is one of the first rifts that's had no prompt. Like, oh my god, the church has been overtaken or something like that. No, it's just a random place in the world in which it's like, oh look, a rift.
This almost screams like beginning of the game side rift.
You know what? Yeah.
With how easy the Macaulins were, with how easy the platforming is.
Oh, I didn't need to get ambushed by enemies. I could just do this. Oh well, up you jerks. Leave my water alone. There we go. Who's a good boy of darkness? You are. Yes, you are. Now be gone. We're leaving this world. Yes, good for you. Now do your little happy dance. Hopefully maybe 2 more small rifts and we get upgrades. Even though the entrance is literally right there. No, I guess Try's just gonna be like, no, let me be helpful. But literally just like 2 feet away. Let me be helpful.
I would have laughed if that just revealed Link.
Oh my god, like a random place in the middle of nowhere and there he is.
Mm-hmm.
I
It'd
mean,
be the secret way to unlock Link as an ally.
I mean, to be fair, we unlocked a heart, I suppose, so all's well as good. I mean, literally, that's a heart tree right there. Unfortunately, it didn't unlock a piece of heart, so I am sad. Anyway, I guess on that note, let's see if we can go over here.
That looks like Hylia.
Yeah, let's see if we can fix an existing problem.
Didn't an NPC mention something about Lake Hylia in the side quest or something?
I can't remember even if I tried, honey. Either way, we've got the water, we've got the boots, so let's just hop in and go. This is a quick swim. You've seen nothing but corpse and death. Hey, little crow! That key you got's really important to me now. Be a good birdie and fork it over. You hear me, little crow? I promise I won't be mad if you get back now. What, you little... I know you can hear me! You ignoring me! The great Dumpy! The most genius inventor in all of Hyrule! Stop being a pest and give me my key! It's all for nothing. Don't get the key back. Okay. Behold! The power of... water being useless? Oh, the... You dare challenge me, you little pest! He had it coming. You saw it. He attacked first. Thank you for defeating that wily crow and getting me my key. I was so busy being angry with that crow that I forgot about introductions. I'm Dampé, most ingenious inventor in all of Hyrule. I've spent decades refining my skills in automation crafting, and now I'm the best engineer out there. In fact, I'm the only engineer out there. Well, I suppose being the only automation engineer... Oh my god, it makes me the best. Game, if I can make the jokes myself, can we skip ahead, please? Anyway, you seem pretty tough. Got much experience defeating monsters? A couple. Maybe this little lady is the one who ready to make most of my inventions. That settles it then. Swing up by my house later. I'll give you a little treat for helping me out. I live in the middle of nowhere. So mark it on your map. I live in the middle of nowhere with my wife, Muriel. My house is real funky. You really can't miss it. Well, I'm heading that way now. See ya. What did we just experience?
So just out of curiosity, how come you didn't voice the NPCs in Tears of the Kingdom?
Because let's face it, honey, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And was it really worth it for the dialogue?
I don't know.
No. Wait for its divine being to grant mysterious powers. Oh no, because I feel like after a while, I feel like I could definitely feel my enthusiasm. And what? No, I'll get to that point in a little bit. Pouring over our writings, Lake Hylia. Hey, there we go. That might have been in what you were referring to. Maybe that's what the void. That's probably what the void is. The rift is. Aha! Look at you. But no. Long story short, I feel like, and I don't want to play my hand too soon because again, I really properly enjoy Tears of the Kingdom. Like, in terms of the game, I honestly feel like some parts of it really outstayed its welcome, but some parts of that were the game's fault, and some of that was, in some way, shape, or form, our fault as well, because of the way in which we laid out that game. As in, like, we did a lot of the side quests, a lot of the side stuff, and then, for the last gasp effort, we did a lot of the story back to back to back. So, again, it's a bit pacing issues. But again, there is a point in Tears of the Kingdom which I want to make, and something I want to talk about actually going in a little bit.
I just never really saw much interest in voicing NPCs.
Just depends on the dialogue. Honestly, I like her design, I like her pose.
It's much better than the seductive ones in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Make me more stylish.
They kept the moans, though.
Oh yeah. If it works, don't fix it. Yeah, sure. Enhance my style, but I'm wearing the cat uniform.
Well, at least she's not kissing us. Yet.
Yeah, but I'd say, how did it start? She blew us, she tapped us, and then she kissed us.
And then pulled us down.
No context, people. No context.
Stop with the moaning. So what did that do exactly?
We can now wear more than one accessory. You know what? I'll do 3. Okay, no, she just puts us with dust.
Fairy dust.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Chat with me. Farewell.
So this is where all of our rupees will go to.
Yeah. But let's go to your session now. Yeah. Look at that. All right,
awesome.
well. Right, well, for one thing, we're getting that equipped because we can take a little bit less damage. Fairies. Well, we've got fairies here. We're not really that hard in terms of dying, so we should be okay. And yeah, we'll need that as well. I got the fairies!
Yeah, the fairies!
Fairies!
Yeah.
Fairy cat birds! Alright. Well, anyway, let us move on. Oh, so we've got a rift to repair down here. And when we do, I want to get into the discussion I want to really have. So let's see what we can do regarding this place here. I feel like based on your topic or your question on why I because you could definitely tell early on in our Tears of the Kingdom LP, I was very enthusiastic and I was like, hey, you know what? We can play the game and enjoy the story and whatnot. But then as it went on, and especially because we immediately saw the problem once we got to the second stage.
Yep.
It's like, oh, this is just like rinse and repeating dialogue. I'm not really a fan of this. And I think, long story short, I kind of figured out where the game's priorities were and it wasn't in the story. So I think slowly I kind of realized that the dialogue, especially for the NPCs, was going to be very cut and dry, not really full of character, at least in terms of, the real good stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some characters that do have some funny moments and some funny dialogue, but with the tone of the game and the pacing which it has, those funny moments are, I want to say, very few and far in between. So surely I realized that the game wasn't really going to give us anything to work with. And I can tell you exactly when it happened because I remember. It happened, I think, halfway through Goron City or Death Mountain. It was a dialogue, wasn't anything to write home about. It wasn't anything fantastic. It was just a case of like, okay, this is just bog standard dialogue, and I didn't really feel enthused to really voice it. How?
Because of the goblin.
Yeah, I know. You will pay. Dude, he's hitting you! You gonna take that? Thank you. And now don't get me wrong, if there are some NPCs or a game that has fantastic writing, like Earthbound for example, then hell yeah, I want to voice a lot of that because it's fun and you're able to, just get if there's good writing, the energy from that is infectious. But I feel like something that I've also thought about, I kind of get these kind of temptations to go back to classic games, if you know what I mean. Like games from the late 90s and the 2000s, because honestly, I just feel like there's more to enjoy there, or at least they'll make a nice change of pace. Oh no, or maybe it's just cases I'm getting old and I'm in that mindset of like, oh, everything back then was better than what it is now. But at the same time though, I guess the optics, because we are recording this as soon as Nintendo, not long after the Switch 2 has come out. And I just feel like, compared to all of the fanfare that the Switch 2 has had, it's also been muddied by all of the controversy and just a lot of the weird decisions that console makers are making.
Yeah.
And it just makes me, I don't know, yearn for a better time in gaming, both in terms of consoles, I don't want to say morals because I don't want to say very highbrow, but I guess mentality and also design philosophies as well.
Yeah, these console makers are pushing me towards PC gaming, and I never thought I'd say that because PC gamers have always had kind of that reputation, like, but with what AAA developers are doing these days, it's like, might as well just go to PC if they're going to be like that.
Yeah, and you've also got to keep in mind, like, games back then, and this is, I don't want to go into, like, conspiracy theories or anything else like that, but back in the early 90s or 2000s or any period before, I want to say 2012 or something like that, gaming was made with different mindsets, with different priorities, and a bunch of other things. And I think it goes on to the conversation that a lot of people are having about games. Be like, you know, what is the next big game? What is going to be the next breakout thing? And it's getting harder and harder to really decipher what the next big thing is going to be. Because let's say, for example, if we were to go back to the 90s, it would be, okay, 3D gaming. You know, your PlayStation 1s, your N64, your Sega Saturns, and so on and so forth. You know, 3D polygonal gaming. Okay, awesome. The next one, I guess you could say, is really the big first-person boom. Just be like, oh, guess what? You can now play online with your friends. It's like, okay, that adds another aspect of the gaming space. And then ever since then, it's been a case of, you know, how good are the graphics? And for me, it's just like, I honestly get the feeling the gaming space just hasn't really moved away from that. Did you see that?
No.
And the soul food just came, You'll have to go back in editing. There's just Lizalfo who really wanted us dead. Oh, he just jumped straight from the mountaintop and just went down. Oh, that was fantastic. Lizalfo just continued to just provide amusement for me. Oh, good God. But no. And even with new consoles, like say your new Xboxes and new PS5s, you're like, looks even better. You can now see ridges on people's faces. Yay, how does that help the gameplay?
And now Nintendo's falling into that trap. It's like the Switch 2, you could do 60 FPS, 4K, and all that jazz.
Oh, okay, no, don't get me wrong. 60 FPS is objectively better depending on the game. Because you get to see more, you get to react quicker, and it just enhances the player experience. So I can understand the desire for it.
I know, but I just don't want
need.
I just don't want Nintendo to get too focused on that and forget about.
We'll just have to see, because it definitely remains to be seen on what's gonna happen. But again, though, it's just, I kind of want games to not go back to the way they were, because that's just archaic thinking. It's never gonna happen. But I honestly just wouldn't mind if, like, We just got a taste of what gaming used to be and just, I don't know, just maybe learn from it in some way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, or maybe I'm just being an old man about all this. But who knows? Because if you look at the grand scheme of things, gaming, and I think really pop culture in general, it's not really as profitable as what it used to be. Or at least it's what the overall market's looking like. And a lot of that has got to do with the inclusion of now shareholders. And unfortunately, that has become a tragedy of the market and the industry in a nutshell. Because basically, I want to specify I have no experience in this kind of performance. I have no experience. I've got no connections. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I am just one guy on the internet. But I hate to think that managers who can't do their job or have very poor management skills tell these shareholders, like, haha, we're going to make these profits, exactly these profits next quarter. And then they're going to make that performance. But they could make the performance if they cut jobs. So basically, money not spent to those people is money gained. But again, what do I know?
I mean, people are theorizing there's going to be a gaming crash. What's your take on that?
It's a very extreme prediction, but there is precedent for it. I mean, the last gaming crash we had was Atari back in the late, I can't remember if it was in the 80s or 90s, but basically, video games got so oversaturated that the quality got diminished.
Mm-hmm.
And then people stopped buying. And then, yeah, that's what happened. I mean, just look at the live service market. If you look at all of the live service games that have come and gone and died off within a year of them being made, it is very staggering, and it is eye-opening to think like, yeah, these live service games, they are meant to be there for the long haul. But yet they don't even last a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not profitable, and that's not substantial, and that's not how you increase longevity. So at some point, if it just keeps up like that, a lot of the shareholders are going to be like, no, video games just aren't in the market anymore. And then eventually, who knows what's going to happen. I don't know. Just makes me feel like maybe later on in this channel's life, I might go back to some more classic games, just to enjoy some of the good old days. Or maybe stream some. Find us now on LightlicePlays. Like us on Twitch. Follow and subscribe if you want to. Cheap plug, cheap plug, cheap plug. Oh, for God's sake. Fine, let's do this. Yay, stamps. I know exactly where to get this, because it's clear as day. Nice. It's about to go to a whole new location, so let's have a look to see what we can find over here.
It's probably the Gerudo Highlands.
Could be. Or it could be this rock. Right, so we've unlocked it. No rift here. Nothing above. Let's have a look, see what's below.
A bunch of snakes.
I guess I'll...
He's just gonna give you an egg or like 50 rupees.
If he gives me rupees, I'm never talking to him again.
This looks like fun.
Price on a bike. What you want? 1 minute. Let's freaking go! Okay, halfway there. Okay. Not bad.
What do you think compels developers to make mini games?
Experimentation as well as just wanting to have fun. Shoot. Bada boom, you're my only hope. Where's the other one? Where's the other? No! Where's the last egg? Shoot, it was right there. I will not give up, I can do this. Easy as pie.
You got your money back.
Guys, this is not going to be pretty. So I suggest you shut the video off now. We'll see you next time. Spoiler alert. This man will not be here when you guys come back. We'll see you next time. We go together!